We'll go for another game Saturday where we played well in spells. What are your thoughts on it now, having watched it back?
It was tough. It was tough because, again, another game playing at home that you want to win. Like you said, there was some good points. I didn't think there was much in it. I still don't believe there was much in it. They surprised me really with how direct they was, because they're not that team at all. But they're looking at the back four that we had out, I can understand why. But again, I'll praise the players. The whole back four was playing out of position. And we created them problems. We hit the woodwork twice. Their goalkeeper made an unbelievable save. So, and we kept going. So, do I think it was a 2-0 game? No. Could have maybe got something out of it, but I didn't think we deserved to win the game. But we had to go with the personnel that we've got available at the moment.
Yeah, just another example of two championship teams where there's not been a lot in the game, and it's felt like we've said that on many occasions this season now. Has it felt like that to you as well?
Yeah, and again, it's not really from much that we're doing wrong. Big decision here and there, and the injuries that we've had. I honestly believe, I think we've got a good squad, but we've just been so unlucky with things that ain't really gone our way. And if you look where Luton are at the moment, we've beat them 8-0 this season. No one else has done that to them. There's not much in it, you know. And what hurts me the most is if we could have had that bit of luck, them decisions, and big decisions go our way, and half the injuries that we've had, then I believe we could have been in a lot better position than we are now, because when we have had people fit, we're a good side, and we've pushed teams and picked up good points. Even with a weakened side, we've still picked up some good points. So yeah, it's been a frustrating time for us.
In that sense, do you look forward to wiping the slate clean, getting to pre-season, building again, and having another go when hopefully not as many of those issues are in play at the start of the campaign?
Yeah, I think we have to try and finish as strong as we possibly can this season, and then the focus is definitely on next, like the summer, and where we're going to go on recruitment wise, and what type of player we want to bring in. I think I've shown that I want to be a higher pressing side and move the ball and create chances, like we've shown that when we've been able to, and that's what we'll be doing. So yeah, we have to change things, make sure we don't have the same situation we've had this year regarding the injury side of things, because that can't happen again.
In that sense, is the summer a time that people can be excited about this time around?
Yeah, I think, and I believe if you look at the loan players we've brought in this year have been very good. So we have to get that side of things right again. But I think if we can bring in the type of player that now we're looking at, then we'll be a better side.
You mentioned injuries just there. How's Lyle Taylor doing?
Lyle had like a bit of a fitness test outside today. He had a strange injuries. Like, don't even ask me the name of the muscle, but our doctor, who's been in the game 20 years, has said this is the second time he's seen this injury in 20 years, like for that particular muscle. So it shows how rare it is. But today he was outside having a bit of a test. Hopefully he comes through that okay. We'll see how he is in the morning, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, so he's touch and go.
And Max Collin, any diagnosis on him yet?
Yeah, Max has got a thigh strain, so he's going to be out. Not sure how long at the moment, but he's had a scan and he's out for the weekend.
How have you found juggling things at the moment with this situation that's been presented to you seemingly week after week now?
Wow, good question. It's tough. If I was a clown, it'd be easy to juggle, but I'm not used to juggling like that. So, but it is what it is. This is the hand you're dealt, and you have to adapt. And myself, the staff around me, the players, we're adjusting constantly. And I think that we're doing the best we can. Like, the players are giving everything every time they step on the pitch. Like I said, the whole back four were all playing out of position. Then we ended up putting Gary Gardner as centre half. Like, it's crazy. No one else is doing these things. No one else is playing 17-year-olds, bringing 16-year-olds off the bench. No one else is doing this in the league. So, is it hard? Yeah, of course it is. But at the same time, you can look at the positives, and the players are learning. The young players are getting opportunities that they might not have got this early on in their careers. And and we're still grinding out points, and we're still picking up points here and there. And once we get the players back and we're strong again, then I think we'll have a good end to the season.
Yeah, you mentioned getting players back there. Anyone close at the moment?
Robbo's trained this week, so that's a positive. Scott Hogan has just trained today. So again, there's two more bodies. Chongi's another week down the line. Taylor's another week down the line of training. They both had 45 minutes on Sunday and 23, so it's more minutes into them. So yeah, I just hope that we don't run out of games before we can really show what we're capable of doing. But we can get these players up to speed and try and play the way we want to play.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Taylor Richards. Played some 23s football over the weekend, 45 minutes, got a goal as well.
Yeah.
How nice was it to see him out there doing what he's done and doing what he did for large parts of last season as well?
Yeah, but that's why we brought him here, because we know in the final third he can create, he can score. It's just unfortunate for everybody that for the lad himself, like, he came here, this is what he wanted to do, and that got taken away from him. So, and obviously from us as a football club. But that's done now. We can't change that. Let's just focus on the positive, that he's back now playing, and he scored in his first game.
To Saturday, and it was a really good day when we played Bristol City earlier this season, 3-0 at St Andrews. I suppose any repeat of a day like that would be absolutely brilliant. But with the Nigel Pearson side, they'll be well drilled. He's experienced as well. So what are you expecting from them?
Tough physical game. I think all Nigel's sides, he demands that from them, a bit like myself. So yeah, it's going to be tough. They're a good side. They've got people in the final third that can hurt you. Wyman is a very good player. In and around the box, he's dangerous. In the middle of the park, they've got people who can receive it, can play, and good energy. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be much in it, but we've also got good players, and we've also got strength. So let's hope that we turn up and we're all at it, and then we take the 3 points.
Yeah. Cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers.